What's up, gamer? Coop's here. Mark your calendars. June 21st. It's happening. We are back. Huge week for Elden Ring. Huge W for all of us Elden Ring fans, gamers alike. We had an amazing reveal trailer with the official release date of this June for the expansion of Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. And not only was it an awesome trailer, but there were also several interviews that came out afterwards with Miyazaki, kind of going over some of the things that we saw in the trailer, some of the things that maybe we had speculated on, but we didn't have, specific confirmation of, and just kind of giving us a little bit more to build our hype off of, which is super exciting. So I thought make a video going over a couple of the images, not only the marketing images, but also some shots from the trailer itself. Just kind of talk about some of the things that we can look forward to, some of the details that came out, and just get excited about Elden Ring. So thanks so much for being here. Hope you're having a good one. We're going to jump in and take a look at some of these images here in just a moment. So here we've got an image of what they're calling the Land of Shadow. Miyazaki has confirmed that this is not the past or the future, but this is happening in the present. I really like this kind of image here. You can see it almost looks like something is being wrung out of this tree, like it's extracting some sort of a resource and collecting it somewhere, and I think that that's really cool. This looks to be like a legacy dungeon, and I can only imagine how amazing some of these areas are going to be for not only for exploration but also for invading. This is one of the other images that we get, and it kind of looks like a new incantation. In the trailer there's this big hippo looking boss, and he does this as a move, you can see on screen here, and I think that maybe defeating that boss will get that incantation that we can use. I absolutely love this imagery here. This is given such Bloodborne vibes, this creepy monster thing in the bog, in the swamp. Absolutely love it. I want more dark and eerie and creepy and mysterious vibes from this DLC, and I think we're really going to get that. Another image of the swamp that's from the trailer, just super cool. This guy, oh my gosh, so much to talk about with this guy. He's got this amazing crossbow that fires 8 times, and his armor and helmet, I mean, this is such a cool look. I mean, it's just screaming tank enforcer, like a Batman kind of style. This lance right here, if they don't let us use this lance in the game, I think I'm going to ask for a refund, because you can't have a lance that cool and then not let us use it. So this character seems to be kind of like the antagonist here, and his name is Mesmer the Impaler. His arms and legs are kind of long and gangly. It almost was reminiscent of the arm that comes out of the cocoon that we are said to be using to transport to the Land of Shadow. Now at the very end we get this image of this golden character. I think many of us are thinking that this is Miquella. So is it possible that maybe something happened and that Miquella isn't in the cocoon, and that rather this Mesmer character is actually the one who has been in the cocoon this whole time? Somehow some sort of trickery went on, and I love this imagery in the background here. There's this veil coming down from the top of the Shadow Erdtree, and I think that that'll probably be a point of the lore and the mystery that we're trying to uncover, what's obscuring this Shadowland from the rest of the lands between, if they're on the same realm or plane or dimension or what have you. But going back to Mesmer and Miquella potentially, so it has been confirmed that Mesmer is a demigod offspring of Marika's. Okay, so she's his mother. We don't know who his father would be necessarily, and if it's, from what I'm piecing together, it's the Land of Shadow is where Marika became a god, if that makes any sense. And so in that sense, it's like, would that mean that this all took place before things in the lands between, or did those things happen simultaneously? That's very interesting with their timeline, what's going on and when. But so basically, Marika went to this land of shadow. Something happened. She became a god. And then later on, and of course she has a demigod offspring that's there, and it says that the land of shadow is engulfed by Messmer's flame. So that would lead me to believe that he wields. I guess yields might work there. Either way, he wields his own flame. Like, it's not like the blood flame that we might have initially thought, because it does resemble the blood flame, but it might also be his own Messmer's flame. Okay, so that's also sort of important to note, that it's like, was he left there to kind of like keep things in order, and now something has happened? We also know that Miquella has traveled here to the Land of Shadow, and part of what it says in the information is that he had to sort of like lose his flesh and his strength and his, I think it says his lineage as well, maybe. I think those are the three things that are referenced as to what Miquella had to lose or part ways with in order to get to the Land of Shadow. And so it might also be that maybe he doesn't have his full powers or full potential. There's also the idea that like Messmer and Miquella could sort of be one and the same, in the sense that like Marika and Radagon are one and the same, but that's like that. I think that that's less likely than just it being that some things happened in this Land of Shadow and now Marika has been trying to keep it under wraps, and keep things from sort of tainting the lands between, where everything is supposed to be like quote unquote perfect in their minds. So who knows? Tons of things. I'm sure. I think I just saw that like Vati has a video out already that's like 40 minutes long, and there's tons of other content creators that are going to be digging into the bits of information that we were fed from this reveal trailer for the next few months until we can get our hands on the expansion ourselves. But hopefully you enjoyed, had fun with this little video, me ranting a little bit about some of the things that we saw, some of the things that we're looking forward to. It's said that there's going to be about at least 10 new bosses and 8 new weapon types to look forward to. So get hyped, gamers. I'll be covering the content when it comes out. Thank you so much again for being here. I have been and always will be Koobs. Peace and love, gamers.